This is for the Jesus Model Table Speech, and the verse I have chosen is Matthew 6:34, where Jesus in the ESV says, "Therefore do not be anxious about tomorrow, for tomorrow will be anxious for itself. Sufficient for the day is its own trouble." In the NIV, it's, "Therefore do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." This part is the longest piece of discourse of Jesus Christ. It is part of the Sermon on the Mount, which is comprised of chapters 5, 6, and 7 of Matthew. The Sermon on the Mount is one of the most popular sections of Scripture, and it holds many key tenets to the Christian faith. The sermon is early on in Jesus' ministry. We see Jesus being baptized by John in chapter 3, calling his disciples in chapter 4. This passage has played a key role in my life, especially recently. I find myself worrying or being anxious a lot, whether it's about money or bills, my workload, my school load. My wife works nights after I get home, so I become a single dad of three, housekeeping, or the future. I have found that this passage grounds me and refocuses my attention on the one who really keeps my day going and moving forward. It helps me focus on what is in front of me and live in the present. Recently, I have started a list of what I call negatives and have turned them into positives or blessings. For example, I get up at 4 a.m. To go work construction as a commercial plumber. I'm not a morning person, I'm a night owl. Right now I'm doing this video at 9 o'clock. That's when I do most of my thinking and most of my work. Those are some negatives. The positives are that on most days I get off at 3 o'clock, and that means I get to come home to my family early. I don't have to work a normal 8 to 5, getting home at 6. I get home at 4. So I kind of gain a couple hours in that respect with my family because they're not up at 4 a.m. So Matthew 6:34 was a catalyst into this line of thinking. I'm getting better at not thinking about tomorrow and the day after that and the day after that and the day after that, at least not in a negative way.